Welcome back to the channel Zee Coins. Have you ever held a penny in your hand and wondered if it could be worth a fortune? Well, get ready because today we're talking about a simple 1-cent coin from 1983, but not just any penny, one that could be worth up to $211 million. Yes, you heard that right. A tiny piece of copper-coated zinc that could make you an overnight millionaire. So, if you have any 1983 D Lincoln pennies lying around, you might want to check them ASAP. In this video, we'll dive deep into the fascinating world of the 1983 D Lincoln penny, uncovering its history, rare minting errors, and what makes it so valuable in today's market. Stay tuned because you won't want to miss this. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since 1909 when it was first introduced to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. But fast forward to 1983 and something unusual happened with this particular penny that has stunned collectors and experts alike. In 1982, the U.S. Mint made a major change to the composition of the penny. Due to the rising cost of copper, the traditional 95% copper and 5% zinc alloy was replaced with a zinc core coated with a thin layer of copper, bringing the overall weight down from 3.11 grams to 2.5 grams. This transition was meant to save the government millions of dollars, but it also led to some rare minting errors, including the extremely valuable 1983 D Lincoln penny. Now, you might be wondering what makes the 1983 D penny so valuable? Well, it all comes down to mint errors and rare variations. Here are some of the key features that collectors look for. Double die reverse DDR error. This is one of the most exciting errors where the design on the back of the coin appears to have been stamped twice, causing noticeable doubling in the lettering, such as E pluribus unum and 1 cent. Copper planchet error. While most 1983 pennies were struck on a zinc core, some rare examples were mistakenly minted on leftover copper planchets from 1982. If you happen to find one of these, it could be worth thousands or even millions of dollars. Off-center strikes and other unique defects. Some 1983 D pennies were struck off-center or have misalignment errors, making them extremely desirable to collectors. So, how can you tell if your 1983 D penny is valuable? Here's a step-by-step guide. Weigh the coin. A standard 1983 penny should weigh 2.5 grams, but if yours weighs 3.11 grams, you might have a copper planchet error. Examine the reverse for doubling. Use a magnifying glass or a coin microscope to check for doubled letters, especially in the words United States of America and 1 cent. Check for minting defects. Look for off-center strikes, broad strikes, and die cracks that could increase its value. Take it to a professional grader if you think you have a rare penny. Consider sending it to a third-party grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication and valuation. Now, let's get to the part you've been waiting for. How much is the 1983 D penny worth today? A regular 1983 D Lincoln penny in circulated condition is worth 1 to 5 cents. Not much, right? But if you have a DDR double die reverse error, your penny could sell for $15,000 to $50,000. And if you have the copper planchet error, hold on to your seats. One of these rare finds was auctioned for a jaw-dropping $211 million. Yes, you heard that right. In one of the biggest discoveries in numismatic history, a 1983 D penny was found with an unusual error and sold for a record-breaking amount. While not every penny will fetch such an astronomical price, even finding one worth a few $1,000s would be a life-changing event. So, where can you look for these valuable pennies? Your pocket change. Always check your pennies before spending them. Many valuable coins are still in circulation. Coin rolls from banks. Ask for penny rolls at your local bank and search through them for hidden treasures. Garage sales and estate sales. You'd be surprised what people unknowingly sell for cheap. Online coin marketplaces. Websites like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and PCGS Coinfax often list rare 1983 D pennies. So, there you have it. A simple 1983 D Lincoln penny could be your ticket to big money. If you've got some pennies lying around, go grab a magnifying glass and start checking. You never know what you might find. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest coin discoveries. And let us know in the comments, do you have any rare pennies in your collection? Thanks for watching, and as always, happy hunting. What if I told you that a simple everyday penny, a 1-cent coin from 1985, could be worth a life-changing amount of money? Yes, some rare Lincoln pennies from 1985 have been sold for thousands, and there's even speculation about a $280 million penny. But is it real? How can you tell if you have a valuable coin? Buckle up, because today we are diving deep into the history, errors, and hidden treasures of the 1985 Lincoln penny. Before we talk about the rare and expensive 1985 Lincoln penny, let's take a moment to understand its history. The Lincoln cent, or penny, was first introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln on the 100th anniversary of his birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person instead of symbolic images. Over the years, small changes were made, but the Lincoln penny has remained one of the most recognizable coins in America. By 1985, the composition of the penny had already changed. From 1909 to 1982, pennies were mostly made of copper. But due to rising metal costs, the U.S. Mint switched to a copper-plated zinc composition in 1982. That means your 1985 penny is actually 97.5% zinc and only 2.5% copper. Now let's talk about mint marks. If you flip your 1985 penny and look just below the date, you'll see a tiny letter. That letter tells you where the penny was minted. Most circulated 1985 pennies come from Philadelphia or Denver, but the 1985's is special. It was only made as a proof coin for collectors. But the real treasure hunt is in the error coins. Some errors can turn an ordinary penny into a jackpot. Here are the most valuable error coins from 1985. Double die obverse (DDO). This occurs when the design is accidentally stamped twice, causing noticeable doubling on letters like Liberty and In God We Trust. Some of these have sold for thousands. Off-center strikes. When the coin blank isn't properly aligned, you get a weird-looking off-center penny. The more off-center, the more valuable it is. Broad strike errors. If the coin is struck without the retaining collar, it spreads out wider than normal, making it a collector's dream. Wrong planchet errors. Some 1985 pennies were mistakenly struck on dime or nickel blanks, making them extremely rare and valuable. Okay, let's get to the big question: how much is a rare 1985 Lincoln penny worth? Let's break it down. Regular 1985 penny circulated, only 1 cent mint state, uncirculated, no errors up to $5-$10. Double die obverse error, $50 to over $3,000. Depending on condition. Off-center strike, $100 to over $1,000. Broad strike error, $50 to $500. Wrong planchet error, $1,000 plus depending on rarity. There's a viral rumor that a single 1985 penny is worth $280 million. Sounds insane, right? Well, let's set the record straight. No official sale of a 1985 penny has ever reached that amount. It's possible that a rare undiscovered error could be out there, but so far no coin expert or auction house has confirmed such a price. The most expensive penny ever sold was a 1943 bronze Lincoln penny, which fetched over $1.7 million. So, while a 1985 penny can be valuable, don't expect it to buy you a mansion just yet. So, how do you check if your 1985 penny is valuable? Here's what to do. Examine your penny under a magnifying glass. Look for doubling, misalignment, or any unusual features. Check the mint mark. An unusual or missing mint mark could add value. Weigh your penny. Rare errors might be on the wrong metal composition, so use a coin scale, consult a coin expert, get it professionally graded by PCGS or NGC, sell it at auction or online, sites like eBay, Heritage Auctions, or Great Collections are great for selling rare coins. And there you have it, the fascinating world of the 1985 Lincoln penny. Who knew that a simple 1-cent coin could be worth so much? Now, go check your piggy banks, your old coin jars, or even that pile of change in your car. You might just be sitting on a small fortune. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more rare coin discoveries. Until next time, happy treasure hunting! Could a tiny, unassuming penny hiding in your pocket be worth a fortune? Would you believe me if I told you that some 1988 Lincoln pennies have sold for an astronomical price close to $786 million? Yes, you heard that right. Today, we're diving deep into the mysterious and shocking world of the 1988 Lincoln penny, its history, mint marks, errors, and why some of these 1-cent coins could make you a millionaire. So, stay tuned, because you could be holding onto a hidden treasure without even knowing it. Before we uncover the hidden fortune behind the 1988 Lincoln penny, let's take a quick dive into its fascinating history. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, becoming the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this penny has undergone several changes over the decades, but one thing has remained constant: it's one of the most iconic coins in American history. Fast forward to 1988, a year that would unknowingly produce one of the most valuable variations of the Lincoln cent ever. So, what makes some 1988 pennies worth a life-changing amount? The answer lies in the mint marks and a tiny, almost unnoticeable error. There are two major mints that produce these coins: the Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, and the Denver Mint, marked with a small d under the date. However, in some extremely rare cases, a 1988 penny with the reverse of a 1989 cent has been discovered. This rare variety is known as the 1988 transitional reverse error. This error occurred when the U.S. Mint accidentally used a 1989 reverse die, which has a slightly different font and spacing in FG on the back of the penny on a 1988 coin. These mistakes slipped into circulation unnoticed until now. Now, let's talk money. How much can a rare 1988 Lincoln penny be worth today? Regular 1988 pennies are typically worth their face value, but if you happen to own one of these rare transitional error coins, you could be looking at thousands or even millions of dollars. Some recent sales include a well-preserved 1988 transitional reverse penny fetching over $25,000 at auction. And as collectors and investors hunt for more of these hidden gems, the value keeps skyrocketing. Could one of these be worth as much as $786 million? It sounds insane, but in the world of rare coin collecting, anything is possible. So, how do you know if you're sitting on a gold mine? Here's what to look for: the mint mark. Check for the small d for Denver or no mint mark for Philadelphia. The reverse design. Flip the coin and inspect the FG initials next to the Lincoln Memorial. If they look closer together and match the 1989 design, you might have a rare error coin. The condition: coins in mint state condition with little to no wear will fetch the highest value. Grab a magnifying glass, check your pennies, and you might just strike it rich. Alright, you found a rare 1988 penny. Now what? To get the most bang for your buck, consider these options: professional coin grading services, PCGS or NGC. Get your coin authenticated and graded to maximize its value. Online marketplaces, sell on eBay, heritage auctions, or great collections, coin shows and collectors. Connect with serious collectors who are willing to pay top dollar. Remember, patience is key. The rarer your coin, the more it will be worth over time. Who knew that a single penny could be worth a fortune? The next time you get change from the store, take a close look, because you just might be holding a $1 million coin. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe for more exciting money-making coin secrets, and hit that bell icon so you never miss an update. Who knows? Your next lucky penny might just change your life. Today's video, we're diving deep into the mysterious and valuable world of the 1990 Lincoln penny. From hidden minting errors to record-breaking auction prices, this is a must-watch for every coin collector and treasure hunter out there. Stick around, because you could have a fortune sitting in your pocket right now. Before we talk about the rare 1990 Lincoln penny, let's take a quick look at the fascinating history behind this legendary coin. The Lincoln penny first appeared in 1909, designed by Victor David Brenner to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It replaced the Indian head cent and became the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure rather than a symbolic image. Over the decades, the Lincoln cent underwent several changes, including different metal compositions, design modifications, and, of course, the addition of the now famous mint marks. Fast forward to 1990, an otherwise ordinary year for coin production except for one major detail: the existence of rare and valuable minting varieties. The 1990 Lincoln penny was struck at 3 different U.S. mint locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D mint mark; and San Francisco, S mint mark for proof coins. But what truly sets some of these pennies apart from the rest is a rare and costly mistake. One of the most sought-after and valuable variations of the 1990 Lincoln penny is the infamous no S proof penny. This ultra-rare error occurred when proof coins, which were supposed to have an S mint mark for San Francisco, were mistakenly struck without it. Only a handful of these rare coins were produced and released into circulation, making them extremely valuable today. Collectors have been willing to pay thousands, even hundreds of thousands, for this elusive coin at auctions. Alright, now let's talk about the part you've all been waiting for: how much money could a 1990 Lincoln penny be worth today? The value depends on several factors, including condition, rarity, and minting errors. Here are some jaw-dropping numbers you need to know. Regular 1990 pennies from Philadelphia or Denver. Worth face value if circulated, but uncirculated ones can fetch $5 to $10. 1990 S-proof pennies with the correct S mint mark? Worth around $10 to $50 depending on condition. The Holy Grail, the 1990 no S-proof penny? These rare gems have sold for over $20,000 at auctions, but wait, there's more. Some collectors and experts believe that a perfect condition, high-grade 1990 no S-proof penny could be valued at $700,000 or more if it ever goes to auction in pristine condition. Imagine finding one of these coins in your collection, instant millionaire status. Now, before you go running to check your piggy bank, let me teach you how to identify if you have a valuable 1990 Lincoln penny. Here are some key steps. First, look for a mint mark. If you have a 1990 penny with no mint mark, check if it's a proof coin. If it is, congratulations, you may have struck gold. Use a magnifying glass to check for any doubling effects, errors, or unusual features. Check the coin's condition. Uncirculated or proof coins are worth significantly more. Consider getting it professionally graded by PCGS or NGC to verify its authenticity and grade. Keep an eye on auction houses and online marketplaces to track the latest sales and prices. So let's say you find one of these rare pennies. What's next? Where can you sell it for the big bucks? Here are some great options. Local coin dealers, great for quick sales, but they may offer lower prices. Online auction sites like eBay, high exposure, but be wary of scammers. Professional auction houses, the best place to get top dollar, especially for ultra-rare coins. Coin shows and conventions, meet expert collectors and negotiate the best deals. Direct sales to collectors. Sometimes private collectors are willing to pay premium prices, and there you have it, folks. The 1990 Lincoln penny might just be one of the most valuable coins in circulation today. Who knows? You could be holding a small fortune in your pocket right now. So, check your change, go through your old coin jars, and let us know in the comments if you find anything valuable. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another money-making coin discovery. Until next time, happy hunting! Imagine holding a 1991 Lincoln penny in your hand, only to discover it's worth hundreds, thousands, or even $500,000. Sounds unbelievable, right? Well, stay tuned because in today's video we're diving deep into the secrets of the 1991 Lincoln penny, its rare mint errors, its jaw-dropping market value, and how you can check if you have one of these gold mines hiding in your pocket change. Before we get into the big money talk, let's take a step back in time. The Lincoln penny, first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, became one of the most iconic coins in U.S. history. The design we see today, featuring the memorial reverse, was introduced in 1959 to mark the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. But what makes the 1991 Lincoln penny so special? The 1991 Lincoln penny was minted in 3 different locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D mint mark; and San Francisco, S mint mark, proof coins. These coins were composed of 97.5% zinc and only 2.5% copper, following the major composition change in 1982 when copper became too expensive for mass production. But here's where things get exciting. Some 1991 Lincoln pennies were struck with rare errors, making them incredibly valuable to collectors. Let's talk about some of the most expensive varieties out there. These rare coins show doubling on Lincoln's profile, particularly on his eyes, lips, and the inscriptions "In God We Trust" and "Liberty." If you spot this error under a magnifying glass, you might be looking at a penny worth thousands of dollars. A penny that wasn't properly aligned during minting can have an off-center design. Depending on the severity, these can fetch anywhere from $50 to over $5,000. Some rare 1991 Lincoln pennies were mistakenly struck on foreign coin planchets or older copper planchets, making them extremely valuable. In recent auctions, one such error coin sold for nearly $40,000. Most circulated pennies have lost their original shine, but if you have a 1991 Lincoln penny in an uncirculated, perfect condition graded MS69 or MS70 by PCGS or NGC, collectors are willing to pay top dollar. Some have sold for over $10,000. So, how much can these rare pennies sell for in today's market? Let's break down the latest auction results. Yes, you heard that right. Some of these 1991 pennies are selling for tens of thousands of dollars. And guess what? There could be more undiscovered valuable pennies out there. Now, I know what you're thinking. How do I check my pennies? Well, here's a step-by-step guide to identifying a rare and valuable 1991 Lincoln penny. Check the date and mint mark. Look closely at the year and mint mark. Some of the rarest errors are only found on specific mints. Inspect for errors. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to look for double dies, off-center strikes, or unusual features. Weigh your penny. A standard 1991 penny should weigh about 2.5 grams. If yours weighs more, it could be a valuable wrong planchet error. Check the color and condition. The redder and shinier, the better. Uncirculated pennies in perfect condition can be worth thousands. Get it professionally graded. If you think you have a rare one, send it to PCGS or NGC for authentication and grading. So, do you have a rare 1991 Lincoln penny worth a fortune? Go check your piggy banks, old jars, and pocket change right now. If you find anything interesting, let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe for more incredible coin discoveries, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on hidden treasures. Thanks for watching and happy hunting. Could be worth millions? That's right. A simple 1999 D Lincoln penny, which you might have sitting in your pocket right now, could be worth up to $590 million. Sounds too good to be true? Well, stick around, because we're diving deep into the history, errors, and insane market value of this little copper treasure. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation since 1909, honoring the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. The 1999 D Lincoln penny was struck at the Denver Mint, indicated by the small D mint mark beneath the year. Millions were produced, but what makes certain 1999 D pennies incredibly valuable? Let's explore. Not all 1999 D pennies are valuable, but specific rare errors and varieties have turned some into numismatic gold mines. Let's break down the key factors that can make this coin worth a fortune. Double die errors. Some 1999 D Lincoln pennies exhibit doubling in the lettering or date, significantly increasing their value. Off-center strikes. Coins that were misaligned during the minting process can fetch thousands of dollars. Wrong planchet errors. Some of these pennies were mistakenly struck on nickel, dime, or even silver planchets, making them extremely rare. Full red luster condition. The highest graded Lincoln pennies with a deep red shine are worth the most money. Now, let's talk about the mind-blowing $590 million mystery. While no official sale has been recorded at this price, rumors and online discussions suggest that certain super rare error pennies could be valued at astronomical figures. But the truth is, some rare Lincoln pennies have sold for over $200,000 at auctions. Could there be a yet undiscovered 1999 D penny worth $500 million? Numismatists believe anything is possible. Want to know if you have a valuable 1999 D Lincoln penny? Follow these steps. Check for errors, use a magnifying glass or microscope to look for doubling, off-center strikes, or odd metals. Assess the condition. A high-grade penny, MS 67 or above, is worth significantly more. Get your coin graded. Send it to a professional service like PCGS or NGC to authenticate its rarity. Auction or sell it. Platforms like eBay, Heritage Auctions, or Stacksbowers are great places to sell rare coins for top dollar. As of today, 1999 D Lincoln pennies with rare errors can sell for anywhere between $1,000 to $50,000 or more, and the demand for error coins is only growing. Could these pennies be worth even more in the next decade? Experts believe so. So, start searching your spare change. You might be holding a hidden treasure. So, what are you waiting for? Go check your pockets, piggy banks, and old coin jars. Who knows? You might be holding on to a small fortune. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more exciting coin discoveries. See you in the next one. Today, we are diving deep into the story of the 2000 D Lincoln penny, one of the rarest and most mysterious 1-cent coins that could be worth an astonishing $400 million. Yes, you heard that right. Could you be holding a small fortune without even realizing it? Stay tuned. Before we get into why the 2000 D Lincoln penny could be worth a life-changing amount, let's take a quick journey through the history of the Lincoln penny. The first Lincoln cent was introduced in 1909, commemorating the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor D. Brenner, this coin became an iconic part of American currency, replacing the Indian head cent. The design has changed over the years, but Lincoln has remained a central figure. So what makes the 2000D Lincoln penny so special? The D mint mark signifies that this coin was minted in Denver. Now, while billions of pennies were produced that year, there are extremely rare error coins, unique variations, and even experimental pieces that make some of these pennies worth a fortune. If you think all pennies are created equal, think again. The 2000D penny has been reported to feature some incredible errors, including double die errors. This occurs when the coin is struck twice, creating a doubling effect, especially noticeable on Lincoln's eye, the date, and lettering. Off-center strike. Some pennies were minted incorrectly, shifting the design to the side, making them highly sought after by collectors. Wide AM reverse error. This is a rare variation where the spacing between the letters A and M in America is different from normal pennies. Die crack errors. Cracks in the minting die create unique lines or raised bumps on the surface of the coin, making them valuable. Experimental planchets. Some pennies were struck on unique metal compositions that were never intended for circulation. Now, let's get to the juicy part. Some reports claim that a special 2000D Lincoln penny has been valued at an astonishing $400 million. While this may sound unbelievable, in the world of rare coin collecting, anything is possible. Imagine finding a penny in your pocket that could make you an instant multimillionaire. Coin collectors and auction houses around the world have paid tens of thousands, and in some cases millions, for rare pennies. A unique variation of a 1943 copper penny once sold for $1.7 million. So, if an ultra-rare experimental or misprinted 2000D penny exists, it's not impossible to imagine it commanding a sky-high price. Now you must be wondering, how can you check if your 2000D Lincoln penny is one of these ultra-rare coins? Here's what you need to do. Use a magnifying glass to check for double dies, off-center strikes, or cracks. Check the reverse side. Pay attention to the AM spacing in America. Weigh your penny. A normal penny should weigh around 2.5 grams. If yours is significantly different, you might have an experimental planchet. Consult a professional. Take your coin to a reputable coin dealer or grading service like PCGS or NGC to authenticate its rarity. If you believe you have a rare variation, list it on eBay, Heritage Auctions, or another coin collecting marketplace. So, what's the real-world market value of a 2000D Lincoln penny today? While a standard 2000D penny is worth just 1 cent, error coins have been sold for hundreds and even thousands of dollars. Some wide AM reverse pennies have fetched over $5,000 at auction, and if a unique, never-before-seen error surfaces, who knows, it could break records. So, before you dismiss that pocket change, take a second look. You might just be holding on to a hidden treasure. Check your pennies, visit coin shows, and stay updated with coin collectors forums, because your next discovery could be worth a fortune. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing coin discoveries. Hit that notification bell, and happy treasure hunting!